Hi Sag, I hope you're all doing well. This month has been a very interesting one, honestly. All the signs are in a different sort of energy, and I'm wondering if that's gonna like balance out a little bit as the month goes along. But what I can say is that the retrograde is finally over, which is always great. But, well, one thing that I can immediately tell is that you are starting to feel a little bit more in your power than you have in the past few months. And now you can sense that changes are happening inside of you, even if you can't really tell if they're happening outside of you. That fiery energy that you're used to and that keeps you going and that truly pushes you is finally sort of kind of coming back to you. So that's always nice to see, and I love it when that happens. So you've been talking a lot less and you've been working a lot more, which I think is always great, because when we talk, I feel like sometimes we kind of ruin our own vibe when it comes to achieving our goals. It's much better always to talk less and act more, and that's exactly what you've been doing. So I'm not going to speak on this Wheel of Fortune until I get some more cards actually, so let me wait a quick second until more stuff jumps out. February 2022 for Sagittarius. Actually move this a little bit. Ow, like literally dropped all my cards. I like this spread. I know a lot of people see the Three of Swords and they're just like, but no, I like this spread. Okay, so I get the feeling you have an eye on somebody. And if you don't have an eye on somebody, you want to have an eye on somebody. You've kind of been craving that. You've kind of been feeling like, hey, I've been alone for a very long time. And not alone, just, single. And I would like to have some sort of movement when it comes to my love life. And you're probably watching all your friends, have fun and maybe get engaged and all this and all that. And you're just like, I want that too. Like, I know I've been pretending like I don't want it, but I want it and I want it now. And you're feeling like patience is kind of slowly running out, because how long can you really keep yourself distracted on work? Not very, is all I can say. Because there's a certain sense of, speaking from experience, pride when you say, oh, I'm fine without having a partner, actually. I'm doing great. But there's a certain point where you admit that you actually do need a partner, and then you realize that because you're craving it so much, all the things that you've worked on start coming in a lot slower than what you're used to. Well, I'm here to tell you that things are moving in a very, very quick manner. And if you have been feeling like your intuition has actually been trying to tell you about this and you have not been 100% sure, I'm here to tell you that your intuition is completely right. Now, part of you is kind of scared because you have gone through some really, really weird experiences where maybe that person has ghosted you or left you in the dark, or you were the one to mayhaps walk away, and that happens, but or maybe it was even a mutual thing. Maybe both of you walked away. And so it's totally normal to be scared by the possibility of somebody, ooh, that jumped, of somebody coming into your life, but you not necessarily knowing if you can handle a relationship like that right now. Well, if you don't want it, it won't come. That's what the universe wants to tell you. If you sit down and you tell yourself, I'm not sure if I'm ready, I'm not sure if I want this, it is not going to come to you. So the first step is to either admit that you want it or to admit that you truly don't want it. But I get the feeling that you do want it. So just make sure you're not in denial mode right now. Because you do crave partnership, and you crave somebody who's on the same level as you, and you crave somebody who understands you and is a mirror of you in one way or another, but is also entirely different than you. You want to look towards the future and to be excited about something more than just your job. And you want to look towards how this relationship started, and you want to be kind of happy and proud that everything has just gone so smoothly when compared to all the past experiences that you've had before. A very nice spread, if I may. And so things feel like they're not necessarily changing. They feel at a standstill, and I think, let me confirm this. I'm saying I think, but I don't want to be misleading. I think that it is simply just the outer exterior feeling that you're getting. The person who's meant to be in your life, who's meant to make you an offer, who's meant to come in, is coming at full speed. They just want to make sure that they have enough to offer you when they do come in. They want to make sure that they have the same level of intellectual wisdom that you do. They want to make sure that they're presenting themselves, sorry about that, in the best light possible. And so I get the feeling that they have high regard for you, which is why I really, really want to say that you already know this person. You just have no idea that they like you just yet. Which is interesting. Hold on, I feel like the next card might tell me a little bit more about this person. Maybe you can actually figure it out by which card is next that comes out. I'll try to tell you a little bit more, because I know that if I were watching this reading, I would just want to be like, who is it? Who is it that I have zero idea about? Okay, no. So I get the feeling that this person has potentially, I feel like they've tried to give you signs that they like you, and you've kind of rejected them. So take that as it resonates. In fact, you might have looked at them as, you might have looked at this person as somebody who's not a romantic being at all, and that might be a little bit true. They might be a little bit more practical than they are romantic, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, and I don't think you should look at it as a bad thing. What else can we say about this person? And, you know, they might have curly hair, I'm getting. They might have curly hair or like at least blonde hair, or like their smile is so bright and so wide. Like if you close your eyes and you can think of somebody who like just whose smile makes you light up, then I think you're probably thinking of the person who likes you. So take that as you will. I love the Sun card. It's actually one of my favorite cards. It's just so radiant. It's so positive, and I feel like this person can really, really make you happy. So for the last card, I think I'll take an advice one. What is the advice for Sagittarians? My God. I guess that you're doing everything right. I don't know why 3 cards came out, but let's just pull them out. Okay. Trust your intuition. Keep your eye on the prize is what I'm really getting here. Keep your eye on the prize. And if in the longer run, your prize for yourself is your project or the things you're working on, then keep your eye on the prize. However, if you do feel like this person likes you and you kind of realize that the person that you're closing your eyes and thinking of is the person that you might end up liking as well, don't just stay quiet about it. They would really appreciate you making a move here. Just make sure that you're staying true to yourself. Just make sure that you're admitting that if you want a relationship, that you actually do want a relationship. Don't try to make yourself stronger than you are, because a part of strength is actually admitting that, you know, I do need a partner sometimes. So yeah, keep working on what you're working on. Just make sure that you're very honest with yourself. You embrace your intuition and you speak out when need be. That's all I had to say for today, Sag. I hope you have a wonderful month, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and especially comment if you'd like another mid-month check-in. Bye.